Hey guys, it's Max. Today we are unboxing a trackpad, we are unboxing a keyboard, we are unboxing a mechanical hinge, we are unboxing USB-C pass-through charging. Oh yes, that's right. We are unboxing the iPad Pro Magic Keyboard. Yes. This is exciting. So let's get into it. I unboxed the iPad Pro and the Smart Keyboard Folio and the Apple Pencil a few weeks back. So a month with iPad Pro video is coming, I promise. Up here if you haven't seen my unboxing yet, and I'll put my month with iPad Pro video up here once it's up. So let's get started here. I have my iPad here, and we are going to be unboxing it. So as we can see, there is the same shape here as the Smart Keyboard Folio's box was, but this one actually stays up like this, which is pretty cool, and you'll see what I mean. This is a boat of a keyboard. Okay, wait, what happens? Oh, it feels so nice. And there's that hinge there. All right, so let's just grab our little iPad here. So this one, as you can see, is just the 11-inch 2020 iPad Pro, and it has the Smart Keyboard Folio here, which only has two positions for viewing, that one and this one. And then it actually clicks onto the bottom, onto the base. This one, on the other hand, as we can see here, holds up just like that. And USB-C pass-through charging. So I'm just gonna grab my iPad here. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. This is a freaking beast. Jeez, this thing is heavy. All right, so in my pile of goodies as well, I have a scale, for the reason you probably think. So, it's a really nice hit there. So, on 0. Over 2 pounds, and this is the smaller version. Okay, over 2 pounds for the iPad and the keyboard. Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I guess I understand that, right? Because the iPad is a little bit heavy too. I mean, it's nice and thin, but it is still heavy. The keyboard itself is half of that. A pound. Right here, 1 pound. Goodness. So this is, as we can see, kind of the floppy Smart Keyboard Folio, and this is the Magic Keyboard. Really nice profile. Anything else that comes in the box, designed by Apple in California. Instruction manual, no Apple stickers. For that price, no Apple stickers. Sorry, that wasn't my iPad, that was just the box. Obviously, this hinge is incredible. Really versatile viewing angles. Goes from all the way down here, sitting in bed. I have done so, and will continue to do so. I love literally sitting in bed with this and just looking up there, but this is a little bit inconvenient with this, just having these two viewing angles. So that is really nice for them to add on. What I also like, and this is big, the caps lock key right there actually has a little light on it, the green light like on the MacBooks, that indicates if caps lock is on or off. That is really nice. Yeah. Anyway, so this is not a cheap product. The iPad was already not a cheap product, but the addition of the Magic Keyboard. So for the 11-inch model, it is $299. And then for the 12.9-inch model, it is $349. But what is really nice that I really do like is... Oh, I'm shook! Okay. All right, time out for a minute. Okay, can we just get a little profile shot on here? How did nobody think of this before? All right, so this is the Magic Keyboard, and as we can see, the cutout for the larger model here also works with the 2018 model, which is nice because, you know, if you have a 2018 model and you want to upgrade but invest in this, that is a great thing too. And what I also like is the addition of this trackpad. But with the trackpad, I will say one thing, and that is that the keyboard appears to be quite a bit farther up from what it is on the Smart Keyboard Folio. So you can see there. So that might take a little bit of getting used to because you have to actually reach quite a bit to type on the keyboard. While with this one, it's right there, and you have to kind of reach over the trackpad. I'm not one that would be a big change for, but I really do like that they've added a trackpad, but there's a little bit more of a reach if you've gotten used to typing with the Smart Keyboard Folio. What I also wanted to find out about, that's actually a shame. One thing that I really liked about this keyboard is its flexibility. It can go all the way down like this, have your iPad in it here, have the keyboard on the bottom, and be able to like draw or something. This one, like, it's so stiff. Anyway, so what I did like doing with the previous iPad case was I liked to have my iPad like this, but then I can easily just go down like this and draw. But now with this one, I can't do that, which is kind of a shame because the camera bump can get really annoying right here because the camera bump is a little bit off line with the table, and so sometimes you get a little bit of shake. But I guess I'll get over it. Another exciting thing is USB-C pass-through charging. So if I just grab my trusty charging cord here. Oh, I should probably put the iPad in. So there are smart connectors on the iPad here and on the keyboard there that connect from the iPad to the keyboard, and that is also what powers the iPad, that powers the keyboard, the backlit keyboard. So when you power on the iPad, bam, keyboard turns on too. That's a really nice feature. I like that. And then this, you just plug into there, bam, plug it into the wall, and you are set. Because sometimes the placement of the USB-C port on the iPad can be really inconvenient. And also if you are working with different accessories that need a USB-C port, then you can have this one free and be charging through this one, which I really like. I also do like this because it's a lot easier to move it up and down for Zoom meetings because, you know, lockdown, and I like to be able to move the camera up and down, even though the camera is on the side right here. That's a little bit annoying. But I do like being able to move it up and down like that to get the realistic viewing and camera angle for Zoom meetings, which is really great. So this is a scissor switch keyboard, and I just like the feel of the scissor switch keyboard. I heard such bad reviews about the butterfly keyboard that I don't know. I mean, I don't know. People had some bad things to say about the butterfly keyboard. And so Apple recently just went back to the scissor switch keyboard. There's a lot more kind of the bounce there, which is really nice. And so I'm liking it. This is going to be a really great thing. And actually, when you're in the iPad, which is pretty nice, the trackpad, whenever you go around with the trackpad, it'll kind of light up each button like that, which is really nice. The trackpad is a little bit small, but I don't have big hands, so I don't need a big hand trackpad. Anyway, that's been it. Month iPad Pro video coming up here if it's already out. And also up here, please check out my iPad Pro unboxing. I've gotten some really great feedback on that one. Thank you guys very much for that. This is a pretty cool thing. I'm really excited to extensively check this out. And that's been it. I'll see you guys in the next one. And all right, see ya. Oh, forgot my keyboard. Nope, and my iPad. Okay, bye.